Hello, hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about 2014 and what's special about 2014. Well, 2014 is the year I was able to leave or move away from my home country and come into my new country of residence. And when I arrived, it was freezing cold, new climate, new weather, and I was lucky that my process went so quickly. And when I got done with my process, I had to wait for an apartment, but unfortunately it was in the far north part of the country. And luckily, the individual or organization that was helping me was able to say, hey, we can help you move to the city. And I was able to move to the city. And I remember, the person in charge at the place I was, held in, I remember the person in charge at the place I was living at, kind of said, you can't keep an entire town waiting for you. He was angry, but I was like, well, if somebody is able to help me move to the city, I'm going to say yes to it. So I was able to move to the city, and in summer I was able to finally live in the city. And when I was out in the city, I was able to step away from, basically I didn't know what to use, because I was new, but I was here because I wanted to experience and, live my truth and be myself. So at first, the only thing I knew was Grindr. And on Grindr, nobody wanted me, nobody liked me. It's almost like I was there, I put pictures, but nobody was looking. And people were like, no, thank you. So when I Googled around, I was able to find myself a platform. I was able to find myself a platform or website called Boyfriend, and I got onto it. I got to meet a few people because far up north, not so many people. But finally I was in the city, and I changed my location to the city. Messages came in, booming in, and I had like 200 messages. I had 150 messages. It was too much. It was like I was seated behind a call center, and what I decided to do was like, just go with what I can read and respond. And I was able to, basically that was now the hookup, that was the hookup culture. I was able to hook up and meet up, and it was so amazing for me because I could never have enjoyed this in my own country. There's no platform like that, and there is no platform like that. There is no bar that you can go to that is like that. So I enjoyed the hookup culture in 2014, and basically that was on Boyfriend. And I met a lot of men or guys, not boys, but men and guys that were interested in a girl that was transgender, a cross-dresser, a transvestite, a ladyboy, or the forbidden word shemale. And I was beginning to adventure with myself, to discover myself. I could say that personally I believe I started out as a cross-dresser, and later on, that's when I was able to, realize that when I stepped out, nobody was going to beat me or throw a stone at me, and I'm free to dress up the way I want to dress up. And that's going to be 2015, and I'm going to be posting a video about 2015.